Hello everybody and welcome back to Mark's Allotment. I'm just going to turn the camera around a minute. Okay, so today this is a follow-on film from yesterday. It's like I seem to be doing loads of filming in one go and then nothing for ages, but anyway, that's the problem with it. Well, not the problem with this to me, is there's so much stuff to be doing. So today I'm going to transplant these beetroot plugs. I found this works, for my situation anyway, works a lot better than just putting the seed in the ground. So I've put a few seed in each pot. Obviously nothing's coming on that one, but there we are. And then I'll transplant these out. Also I've got some purple seeded, the pods, I'll get my words right in a minute. Anyway, it's Monge 2 and the pods are purple, and so I'm going to plant them out today. So I'm just going to sign off shortly and then we'll see you down the plot in a few minutes. Bye for now. Okay, welcome back everybody to Mark's Allotment. Right, I'm just going to turn the camera around now. So we're obviously over the plot now, and I've planted out my beetroot plugs. So all I've done is these beds are about 3 foot wide, something like that. So I've just equalled them out about 3-4 inches apart. That seems to work fine, because what will happen, and there's a few in each, obviously in each plug, but that doesn't matter, because what will happen is, as they get to a certain size, I'll thin them out by pulling the bigger ones out and leaving the smaller ones behind to carry on growing. So I've got two rows there, more by luck than judgment. You know, I didn't plan it to have 2 rows, it just happened. That's how many plugs I had. So so they're in, and as I say, I've put a few more seeds in pots at home. So they were about a fortnight or 3 weeks since I planted these, so they will come in succession, as they say. Now then, and I'll just carry on planting up till I run out of space, basically. Now then, I've also planted my purple Monge 2, and obviously I've worked either side with this bit of fencing that I've acquired. I believe this is what they put around building sites and stuff like that. So you know, if you see a bit like that hanging around, it's very good. And I've spaced them out roughly 4 to 6 inches apart on that side, and then on this side I've put them in the gaps in between, so they're staggered basically up and down. And that's enough of that row. Now this bed was fairly clean of weed anyway, but what I've done is, as I've been going along, I've been pulling the odd bit of weed out and putting them into my worm bucket, because it didn't take that much more time to do that, and it saves me having to faff about later doing it in between the plants. So that's that. I've also got, I'll double check this, but I don't think this net will go over the, over the fence and do it on both sides. I don't think it's wide enough. So what I usually do is, it's quite a long piece, so I'll just turn it around the end pole and bring it back down, because obviously I want to put normal peas in here. It's a point, and then obviously I'm quite made up my mind whether to put more peas here, because obviously getting access to the peas the other side may be awkward. I don't know yet, so I may just plant things like more beetroot, etc. up here, odds and ends. So that's basically it. Right, I'm just gonna sign off for a short while I sort some bits and pieces out. See you in a minute. Right, okay, welcome back everybody. So just to round off, I've earthed up this ridge of potatoes that needed doing. as I made a slight error by pulling the line up originally and couldn't tell where the potatoes were. Anyway, that's done. I mean, I'm gonna not this one certainly, but these three I will go through it again and earth it up a little bit more as time goes on. So as I am hoping, what I'm hoping now is that this system of growing potatoes, if it does work, it'll save me a heck of a lot of time, you know, planting and then earthing up and all the rest of it. Anyway, let's fingers crossed. So all I gotta do now for that is to wait. There's quite a few plots down here which are not being used, and I think this one, what I may do is I'll have some squash plants, and I'm gonna shove them in there. Might as well make use of his space for free. Why not? Anyway, so I've managed to wrap this netting round, and I've found in the shed some of these. Well, they look like tie wraps, but they I think they're used for securing money bags or something like that. I don't know, because there's a code on it, obviously. Something similar, some sort of security tag anyway. So they're very handy. I've got hundreds of them down the shed. So they're tied off now. So that's about it. So what I shall do now is go back and have some lunch, of course, and I just want to show you a little present that I got for my wife. Took a long time coming, the present, because it had to be handmade by my mate, from my big buddy from the choir, and so I'll show you that when I get back. Anyway, see you shortly. Bye for now. Okay, welcome back everybody to Mark's allotment, and back at the ranch, as they say. Anyway, I said I'd show you a little present that my friend Rob made for my wife, which I actually commissioned him to make it for me. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around. Bear with me. So, this is it. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Also bring it in slow and hope you can see that. Right. For those who don't know, in Wales there's a tradition of making what they call love spoons, which is what this is, and to show your devotion to the one you love. Now, unfortunately, I'm not artistic, so I couldn't make it myself. But my mate Rob did it for me. I can't remember, all hand carved. Now, you can buy these, but they're made by machines, a lot of them. And that's why if you buy one for about £3 or £4, you can guarantee it's machine made. But this being handmade, it's, you know, it's a lot of man hours. So obviously consequently costs a lot of money. So yeah, he's made this for me, or not for me, for my wife, for her birthday present. So there we are. And that's what we do in Wales, make love spoons. Not love, but love spoons. Anyway, bye for now.